Perfect. All right. Well, good morning and welcome to
I've got to record. Sorry, let me start.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. Okay, start over.
Okay. You
This
ready?
conference will now be recorded.
Got it. Okay. All right. Good morning and welcome to the January 25th meeting of the Lafayette Parking Commission. I will go ahead and call this meeting to order. And I trust everyone had a moment to review the meeting minutes from our October 19th meeting. And I would take a motion to approve those.
So moved, Ken McCammon.
Second, Murray.
Thank you. All right, into our new business. First is our election of
Oh,
officers.
wait, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
You have to do a roll call vote.
Oh,
Andy.
sorry. Yeah, roll call. Yes. All those in favor, signify with name, please.
Ken McCammon.
Cindy Murray.
Scott Traskis.
TJ Theme.
Andrew Muffett. Okay, thank you. Thanks for getting that.
Sure.
And then on to new business. Our first agenda item is election of officers for the Lafayette Parking Commission. As it shows, current officers, me as president, Ken McCammon, vice president, Cindy Murray, secretary. I could go for suggestions of change, or I'm also open to staying as is. So do we
I'm
need
willing to serve again, Ken McCammon.
I would suggest we present the slate as noted on the agenda.
Okay, works for me. Is that a motion from Cindy then?
It is, yes.
Okay, thank you. Do I have a second?
Second, TJ.
Thank you, TJ. All those in favor signify by name.
Scott Traskis.
Cindy
Ken
Murray.
McCammon.
Andrew Muffett.
TJ Theme.
Thank you. Okay, all right, sounds like everyone. So that moves, thank you. Second agenda item, petition to maintain one handicap parking space near 1639 North 15th Street. Petitioner is Ralph Smith. And was this already in place? And we just need to approve, basically?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, thank you. I didn't see any issues with it when I reviewed the material. Does anyone have any questions or concerns?
Nope.
Okay, all right.
Ken McCammon moves that we approve, I guess.
Okay, thanks, Ken. Do I have a second?
Second, TJ Theme.
Thank you, TJ. Those in favor signify by name.
Scott Traskis.
Ken McCammon.
Cindy Murray.
TJ Theme.
Andrew Muffett. Opposed, same sign. Sounds like we got everybody. Thank you. Motion carries.
You all understood that I present, we only put these in early if if they submit them after this, the parking commission meeting.
Right,
We just don't like to make people who need a handicap parking space to
Right.
wait 3 months.
absolutely. And we appreciate that. Thank you. Number 3, petition to install one loading zone parking space on North 13th Street, adjacent to the Lafayette Transitional Housing Center, 815 North 12th Street. Petitioner Jennifer Layton, and I believe I heard Jennifer was on the call.
Yes.
Yes, I'm on the call. If you need anything, just ask.
Okay. Would you go ahead, Jennifer? Would you just go ahead and tell us a little bit about your request, and then
Absolutely.
thank you.
Sure. So we moved into this new facility that was constructed, and we moved in January of 2020. So what we've noticed is that we really need to have a loading zone area, which is marked there on your form. For people that are dropping off donations, we get food deliveries, we have people coming in and out. Without actually having this loading zone, we've seen many times a real hazard that it causes because of kind of the blind spots from Union Street, people turning onto 13th Street, people are double parking, and we have a neighbor that doesn't get real excited when we're blocking the street. So just there's various reasons, but this one spot right by door 4, which is on the corner of 13th and Union Street, that would be a perfect loading zone opportunity for us. It would make it just much more clean.
Thank you, Jennifer. Does anyone have any concerns? Is there any issues with the location? It looks pretty straightforward from the picture. Any thoughts or concerns?
Just as long as it's back far enough to where if there is a big van there, that stop sign isn't obstructed.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I thank you for your input. I was concerned maybe there might be some issues with the stop, but it looks like there's a decent amount of space given the picture, but I see.
Yeah, and there are minimum distances behind a stop sign where we can start parking. Nick, if you can jump in, clarify that.
It's 20 feet. It's got to be at least 20 feet from the stop sign.
Okay, so my drawing doesn't really reflect that very well. So there's plenty of space behind the stop sign.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for clarifying.
So Nick, will the curb in front of the loading zone then be painted yellow just so someone doesn't think it's a parking space?
Yes, we will paint it yellow.
Okay, good.
Okay, any questions or concerns? We want to go ahead and move to accept.
Murray moves to approve the loading zone.
Second, TJ, Theme.
Thank you. All right, all those in favor signify by name.
Ken
Scott
McCammon,
Traskis.
Cindy Murray.
TJ Theme.
Andrew Buffett. Opposed, same sign. Okay, thank you. Motion carries. All right. Number 4, as we started the call, sounds like number 4 has been removed, but go ahead and do you mind go ahead and giving us an update on that, John?
Sure. So we originally had a request from the fire chief to remove parking on one side of Maple Street to accommodate emergency vehicles, better accommodate emergency vehicles. And so we proceeded with that. And then we got several responses from folks, some of whom were concerned and some of whom were supportive. But after hearing some of the feedback, both the mayor and the fire chief decided that it would be in the best interest to withdraw this petition.
Thank you.
interesting.
And we don't have to do anything further then, I assume, other than acknowledge. Correct?
Right, Jackie?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, Jackie.
I do have a question though, on one of those, on the lady that sent the email in, John, that was supportive of removing parking. She did mention in there that cars park in the wrong directions, that they're supposed to be traveling and on the streets. Does our parking enforcement go over that far, like to St. Lawrence area? Do we enforce that with the parking operations not that far?
No, we typically do not. We pretty much confine to downtown, and we actually extended it temporarily up on the North 14th because of an ongoing issue up there. But we typically don't get into the neighborhoods. That's more of a police issue.
Okay, I couldn't remember how far we actually were going out anymore, so that's fine.
Yep, those other concerns can be pushed to me at the police department or the police department in general, and we will handle them as needed.
Okay. Well,
Thank you.
I will forward that request to you then, if that's all right.
All right, thanks, everyone. Do we have a parking operations report?
Yes.
Yeah, there was one submitted that has some information on it, kind of year to date comparison. Obviously, revenue was down a little bit this year because we didn't enforce 2-hour parking during a lot of the pandemic. But overall, the numbers weren't too terrible bad. Budget-wise, year to date, I mean, we still exceeded, the income exceeded our expenses for the department, so we're still not taking any taxpayer money with what we do. We're still handling a lot of requests for temporary parking for moving vans downtown, people moving into apartments. The Bloodmobile's down here a lot. We're still helping out with that. With construction on the City Hall lot, with the soil borings, we're helping with parking coordination there and getting City Hall people into the garage. We got 3 big projects coming up with the new police department and garage and 2 other big developments nearby. So there'll be some work involved with that once we get a lot of construction people on site. There's still an ongoing issue on North 14th between some people up there. There's an old outdated 2-hour parking sign that got put in up there, and they're going back and forth, and they're emailing complaints against one another here recently for some reason. So I'm going to try to meet with those people and try to come up with a resolution there. And I don't know if that'll become an agenda item next commission meeting or not, but I don't know, it's still just neighbors in a dispute with one another over this whole 2-hour parking sign up there in the loading zones that are in place. So other than that, that's pretty well it. If you have any questions, we'll try to address them.
Thank you. Any questions? Going to entertain a motion to accept the report.
So moved, Kevin McCammon.
And a second.
Second.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. All those in favor, signify by name.
Kevin McCammon.
TJ Thiem.
Cindy Murray.
Thank you. Opposed, same sign. Okay, all right, thank you. Do we have a director's report today?
No report.
Okay, all right, thank you. And we noted earlier, public comment was only given for number 4 on our agenda, and that's already been dealt with. So I think we're good there. And I think we're good to adjourn. Do we have anything else we need to address before we sign off? All right. Well, thanks everyone for your time. This was pretty quick and easy. So appreciate it. And